talking to all the bats, and they're not saying anything but key.
Yes.
Oh, fuck it. Whatever.
So, okay. Down at that last level, you fight a random boss, a vampire, and you beat him, and do you get the Star Ruby from him?
Yep.
Yes, you get the Star Ruby from him, and you're like, alright. You go through the next room, turn a random corner, and you get to this random tablet on the floor. It says some kind of cryptic thing.
Stupid, nonchalant thing is basically going to tell you you didn't do everything yet. Leave.
Yes.
So you're like, okay, I can take a hint, and you leave. But then you realize, like, oh fuck, I gotta walk all the way back upstairs.
Yes. And
Oh,
if you're...
come on.
But that's if you're lucky and not like me. See, what I did, I was like, oh, I must have missed something in this cave somewhere. So I thoroughly explored every floor of that stupid dungeon until Boss over here said, did you get the Earth Rod yet? I was like, what?
Yeah, the Earth Rod. He's like, are you kidding me?
I was pretty upset after that.
He was like, I think I'm ahead of you, man. He's like, I think so. So we were super, like, in the same place.
Yeah.
So you go get the Star Ruby. You go back upstairs, which will give you another, like, 10 levels or some crap like that.
Yes, and then you gotta go find another cave. And it has a golem in it, and since you have the Star Ruby, he'll let you through because he eats it, and he's like, oh yes, that's awesome, and he moves out the way. Then you go talk to the sage, Sada, which one of the people in the random town, Melmound, they're like, oh, you should talk to the sage Sada, and that's all he says. And then you meet him, and you're like, oh, that's what the dude's talking about. Super nonchalant and everything. But, he gives you the Earth Rod, and he's like, yeah, you gotta go back to that tablet in the many floors of that dungeon. And then you can continue from there. And so you're like, I gotta go back. No.
You're like,
And so, by that time, you have hella money. 'Cause I had like 160 something K by then.
For no
reason. And so you go back to the town and get like life and everything and Kiraga and whatnot.
Yeah.
So you're set.
You're like me. Well, I don't know. I didn't know what was going on. Well, I knew what was going on, but I forgot. At some point in time, I went to go find my boat. Couldn't find it because it wasn't parked by the freaking thing. So I went all around the continent. I started at the home place, at the town, went around the continent, and then went all the way up, all the way down, tracing the like outer limits of the continent, and got to like right above the city, like one scroll away from where I was at, where I could see. And of course my boat was parked there. So, pretty pissed off. But that's besides the point.
Yes.
So you go back to the cave. Fucking level 1. You see the hallway, you're like, no, F that, I'm not going down that hallway. There's no way. Then you go down, then you do all the stuff, go down level 2. If you have a good memory, you don't get screwed up the anus, but I don't have that great of a memory, so I get screwed up the anus. Looking for the freaking stairs.
I, however, had the good memory since I went back and, searched everything.
Yeah, you searched everything, so you already knew what was going on. I just got my ass out that damn cave.
Yes.
Anyways.
So you go back to the flag and you're like, alright. You use the Earth Rod, the stairs appear, like, alright, I'm gonna heal everyone, I'm gonna save, because you can save anywhere in that game. You're like, I'm gonna save, I'm gonna get ready for this boss battle. You go down the stairs, another dungeon level.
Another dungeon. You're like, okay, well, this one can't be that hard. It just can't. There's no physical way that they could just put another effing level in here that doesn't lead to a monster. So I'm gonna walk around looking for a monster. You walk around, da-da-da-da. And this is a random room. You go into the room.
The room.
So you're like, huh, a room with a bats and no treasure. I'll talk to the bats. So you're talking to the first bat, and you start walking, and you get into a battle. And it's Earth Elemental, which is kind of hard. They hit really hard, and people die.
Yeah.
They slay. Anyways, so you're like, damn, okay. And you walk a little bit farther. You take another step, and you get into a battle. And you automatically know that you're in one of those bogus places.
Yes.
But you're like, okay, damn, no, I gotta talk to that bat over there. Because he has to have something. You don't just have a room with bats.
There's nothing in it. It's impossible. There has to be some kind of trick to this.
All the bats. Fight after fight. Just talking to bats. And then you
Step after step.
On the other side of the freaking cave or something. And you're like, okay. Right.
He's gonna say something.
Right,
You go.
Right,
You press the button. Key.
What? No! You start crying and whatnot.
And then you pretty much die 50 times inside.
Yeah. And you just make your way back to the freaking thing, and you're like,
And then you gotta wait. You gotta make your way back to the door. Of course, you get into a fight every step. And of course, you
get out the way of the fucking door.
No.
And you're not about to walk around that bad, because that's like 5 more fights.
And of course, it's gonna move the same direction.
God damn it, no! Get away! Hey! Come on!
So, you get
their wings, but they're not going anywhere.
No.
They just turn around in circles, turn around, until they move one step, and you're like, God. Oh,
Another
thank you,
battle. Like, oh.
Like 15 minutes I wasted looking at a bat.
More like an hour.
Barrel rolls or something.
Yes. Do a barrel roll.
Oh, God.
Ta-da.
So you get out of that fucking ordeal.
And then you go through like 2 or 3 more basement levels.
Yeah.
And then you get to this one random level, and it's like, alright, there's only a door here. This has to be the final battle. So you go heal up if you have any healing items left. Haha. And you save, and you go in there, and you fight Lich.
Yeah.
And
kind of a pushover. By that time, you were like level 9,000. Over 9,000, actually.
So 9,000!
That's besides the otaku point.
Yes, but
no, you were like level 20, 28, 29.
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. 30s if you were super lost. At least if you were stupid enough to go back in that hallway.
Yes.
Well, yeah, you're like 29. It's kind of a pushover. Like,
kind of going there, and you have like your uber magics, like protect and haste and slow and stuff.
Warrior, and
yeah.
You have it cast temper with like doubles their fucking attack or whatever.
Yeah.
And put some protect on people so your fucking white mage will just die like he tends to do.
Yes.
And,
then you go all out. Use your warrior attack. Your black mage uses like fire raga or something. Your white mage attacks and everything. And then you're like, alright. He attacks. You're like, alright, that was a pretty good hit. Gotta put up some like uber strategy. And your warrior attacks. And you're like, alright, this strategy is about to be awesome. Next thing you know, the boss dies. You're like, wait a minute.
Right.
No.
And then I'll have everyone attack him.
Yes.
You heal and he dies. Like, whatever.
Like, that was so anticlimactic. That actually made me kind of sad. I was like, I had this awesome strategy about to happen. I didn't get a chance to use it. But, you know. So then, of course, you restore the light to the Earth Crystal, and boom! And of course, everything's not all better yet. You go back to Melmound, and no one says anything about you saving their town or anything. They're just kind of normal. Really normal.
And then I look at my screen, and I'm like, God damn it, Shingo, you want to just go play fucking Final Fantasy